Once upon a time, in a small village, there was an old empty house. It had peeling paint and creaky floors, and it looked very lonely. One rainy night, a little girl named Lily was left there all alone. Her parents had promised they would come back, but they never did. Lily was scared and confused. She looked around the big dark house and wondered where they could be. The shadows seemed to whisper secrets, and the wind howled through the broken windows. In the middle of the living room, Lily found an old dusty box hidden under a tattered blanket. She opened it slowly, hoping to find something that would tell her why her parents had left her. Inside, she discovered a stack of unopened letters and a small shiny key. Lily felt a shiver run down her spine. She did not know what the key was for, but it seemed important. The next day, Lily decided to explore the house. She discovered a door hidden behind a heavy curtain in the basement. The door had a rusty lock that looked like it might fit the key she had found. Lily's heart pounded as she tried the key. It turned with a click, and the door opened. What was behind it? Behind the door was a secret room filled with old furniture and dusty books. On the walls were faded drawings of a family. Lily felt a strange sense of familiarity. Among the dusty books, she found one that was very old. It had a picture of her family on the cover. Lily's eyes widened. How could her family be in a book? That night, Lily heard strange noises coming from the house. It sounded like whispers and footsteps. She was very frightened and decided to investigate. As she tiptoed down the hallway, she saw shadows moving on the walls. Her heart beat faster, and she felt as if she was being watched. The whispers grew louder, and Lily followed them to a mirror in the hallway. The reflection in the mirror was different from what she saw with her own eyes. The mirror showed her parents, but they looked so sad and distant. Lily touched the mirror, and a cold shiver ran through her. The shadows seemed to be trying to tell her something. In the secret room, Lily found an old diary hidden in a drawer. The diary belonged to her mother. It was filled with stories about Lily's family and their life before the house. Lily read about her parents' struggles and their hopes. She learned that they had to leave because of a big problem, but they had promised to return. Lily found a puzzle piece under a loose floorboard in the basement. It was strange because it didn't fit with any of the puzzles she had seen. The piece had strange symbols on it. Lily wondered if the puzzle piece was part of something important that could help her understand why she was left alone. While exploring more of the house, Lily found a hidden passage behind a bookshelf. The passage was dark and narrow, but she decided to go in. It led her into a small hidden room with a big old chest. The chest had a lock, and Lily thought it might be connected to the key she had found. With shaking hands, Lily unlocked the chest inside. She found a collection of old letters and photographs. The letters were from her parents explaining their love for her and their reasons for leaving. They had been in trouble and had to go away, but they always hoped to come back for her. That night, the mirror showed a new message. It was a message from her parents telling her they were close and would return soon. Lily felt a mixture of hope and worry. The message was clear. They had not forgotten her, and they were doing something they could to come back. The next morning, strangers arrived at the house. They said they were sent by Lily's parents. They had come to take her to a safe place until her parents could return. Lily was scared but also hopeful. She decided to trust them and went with them, leaving the old house behind. The safe place was cozy, warm home with friendly people. Lily was given a room of her own and made new friends. She missed her parents, but was comforted by the people around her. She kept the old diary and puzzle piece as a reminder of her past and the love her parents had for her. Months later, Lily's parents finally returned. They were overjoyed to see her and explained everything that had happened. They had been working hard to fix the problem that had kept them away. Lily was happy to reunite with them and shared all the adventures she had in the old house. With her family back together, Lily felt safe and loved. They moved to a new home far from the old house where they started a new life. The old house became a distant memory, but the lessons Lily learned about love, courage, and hope stayed with her forever. She knew that no matter what happened, her family would always be there for her. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I encourage you that anything simple may look complicated, but creativity will make the complicated simple. Please, if you are new on this channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share these videos. See you in my next story. I love you all.